We are going to start this morning with a presentation of the 2019 Healthcare Internet Hall of Fame induction ceremony. And the MCs for this induction this morning is Aaron Clifford, who's the Senior Vice President of Marketing for Binary Fountain, and Simon Yohe, who's the Director of Web Marketing Strategy for Advent Health. And so without further ado, I'm going to turn the stage over to them. They're going to tell you a little bit about the Hall of Fame and then introduce our inductee. Thank you so much. And I'll be back.
Thank you, Kathy, and thank you all for coming this early. We really appreciate it to honor our inductee. All right, so the Hall of the Healthcare, I've been on the board for 3 years, and I always Healthcare Internet Hall of Fame, HIHOF, as many of us know it, was established in 2011 to honor individuals and organizations who have made outstanding contributions at a local level and at a national level. The Hall was here to preserve for and honor the history of these individuals and organizations. In the past, and we have a new update on the categories, but we've had 3 categories: innovative individuals, innovative provider organizations, and innovative products and services. The inductees are selected by a board of judges representing both provider organizations and industry vendors. The candidates, here's the criteria for the candidates. They must have made numerous and lasting significant contributions to the healthcare internet field at a local, state, or national level, assumed a leadership position in healthcare industry beyond just the organization in which they are or were employed, and then demonstrated a willingness to share their expertise with others in the industry. Also served as a role of a mentor to others in the healthcare industry, and then shown the ability to influence and affect change in the industry. And finally, to be engaged in the field of healthcare for at least 5 years, healthcare internet for 5 years. The 2019 judges are pictured here, their lovely faces, and just if all of the judges that are here could stand so we can just give them a round of applause. Please stand. Thank you, judges. So a couple of new things with the Hall of Fame. We have a new website. Special thanks to Andy Gradle, who's spent a lot of time on this website. It's great. Please go check it out. It is very honoring of our past inductees. And then we have a new category. So innovative organization. You saw on the previous slide that we had 3 categories. We've combined the innovative organization and then innovative products and services into one category, and that's just an innovative organization. So that's something new. Something else that's new is there's going to be a mentor program. So matching some of the individuals who want to grow in their career and matching them up with the past winners and inductees. That's something that we're looking at in the next year. And then also the Rising Star recognition is looking at new and upcoming professionals that are contributing a lot and growing. So we want to make that a part of the HIHOF as well. All right. Now, all of you please consider being a judge. You are up early. Obviously, you are a go-getter. Obviously, you are someone we want as a judge. So please visit the site, and we would love to have you on board as a judge. All right, with that, I'm going to hand it over to Simon.
Thank you so much. So it is my privilege to be able to introduce who is our new class of 2019 inductee. So for this year, it was a really tough voting. It was a lot of back and forth. This is my first year on the panel. I had no idea what I was getting into, but it's been really, really exciting. But it was really tough, and there were so many great candidates that were submitted. But through that, we actually came through and with the vote total was able to have one inducted this year. This individual honor is bestowed upon someone, and like you said, those criteria, the years of service, the innovative, contributing to healthcare. I'm just gonna go straight to it. It's Amanda Todorovich. And there's all these papers on here. I'll just sort of go a little bit short. 17 years of storytelling experience, and she is just, from what you hear from her peers and from her team, just an engaged, motivated, energetic leader. She's been at Cleveland Clinic for the last 6 years and has just completely changed how content marketing and social media is performed there. She leads a team of over 30, and she handles digital engagement, social media, design writing, email marketing, strategy design, print, digital asset management, just goes on and on and on. I was shocked to hear that her team handles 150,000 projects a year, which is just mind-blowing. She led the creation of the industry-leading Health Essentials Consumer Content Hub. Has anyone heard of that? No? The Consult QD Physician Content Hub, and is now leading the transformation of Cleveland Clinic's health library and web content. That Health Essentials blog, the #1 visited hospital blog in the country, 3 to 5 stories daily, and they average almost 6 million visitors per month. The Consult QD is a physician site. It posts also about 3 to 5 stories daily and has grown to over 1 million visits per year. The Content Marketing Institute named the Consult QD the best content marketing program in healthcare in 2018. Their enterprise Facebook has over 2 million followers, and their Twitter has over 2 million followers. So she's been a little busy, and her team's been a little busy. There's just so many other additional awards and so many other recognitions. I can't do her justice to keep talking about her. So if you could, please, let's bring her up this stage. Give her a chance.
Well, I really just have to thank my team, new and old. We've been evolving a lot at Cleveland Clinic, especially as it comes to content. They mentioned I lead a team of 30 people. When I started 6 years ago, that team was 3. We've evolved, grown, changed, and really tried to improve as we go every single day. A lot of the success that we've seen has really been because we approach it like, how do we beat yesterday? What are we testing today? What did we learn from yesterday? And those questions every morning, every day, looking at analytics, looking at our audiences, what do they want? How do we serve them? How do we give them more of what they're looking for? Has really been, I think, the core of my journey at Cleveland Clinic and my journey in healthcare overall. I am so excited and so honored to be up here and to accept this, and I thank everyone who had anything to do with that. And I especially want to thank our leadership at Cleveland Clinic. Our CMO, Paul Matson, is so supportive of what we do and is really, really, truly why we've been able to continue to invest in content, to grow our team, to grow our sites, and to do the things that we do. And I really, truly wouldn't be up here without all of that support. So I just want to thank everyone, especially, like I said, my team. That 150,000 projects doesn't happen without all of them. And those numbers change a lot, and every single day is a different story. But, we do come in with hopefully a smile most days and definitely come together to make things happen. And we're honestly just getting started. That 6 million is actually 7 now. And growing. And we're on a new journey. We went through a reorganization back in June, which is why I have to kind of thank old and new. There's a lot of great things happening, and I'm sure there'll be more stories to share and more things to come at this event over the next couple of years. So thank you so much.
Actually, I heard now it's 8 million already, so just keeps growing. You're making it harder and harder for the rest of us. No. Thank you so much. So with that, 2020 nomination process, that's open. So please submit. Once again, this is my first year on the panel to see there was just so many unbelievable nominations, the write-ups, the descriptions, the stories of what individuals, what corporate groups have done, what services have been created. We want to hear more. We want to get more. You can actually go ahead and on the new website, you can nominate it there. We actually have a booth, and is it on the lobby level? It's on the lobby. We have a table near the registration, so you can go there as well to get more information as well. And like you said, there's 2 categories, innovative organizations or individuals. And before we get to the 8 o'clock, we would be remiss. We do have someone here as well that we would like to recognize. He's had a long, distinguished career in marketing. Everyone here's probably talked to him at least 3 times already, just yesterday. But recently, he retired this month as the Director of Marketing Operations at Children's Hospital of Wisconsin. Neil was a Hall of Fame judge in 2012 to 14. He was inducted in 2016. The man is passion, and whether you don't know him or you know him, he'll come up to you, you'll talk, you can share stories. We're just so excited for him. He's going to spend some time fishing, right? A lot of fishing, family. So, he's here. You should catch him while he's here. But we had a quick video that we wanted to share with everyone to celebrate Neil's retirement.
Well, Neil was one of the first people in the industry that I connected with who I felt really got what I was trying to talk about.
One of the things that I've always admired about him is the fact that he gets straight to the point. He's a person that gets things done, no bullshit, and is willing to share those results with other people. And I think those are fantastic qualities in our industry and something that everybody should try to emulate.
I always suspected that maybe there was more than one Neil Lincoln, like maybe 2 or 3. Because I've never known anybody who could do so much at one time.
I really do think that Neil fits perfectly the definition of a leader. He supports his staff and is a true team player. He appreciates all that they do and puts a sense of humor into his work every day.
He has really taught me that we need to stay innovative, creative, and that we need to embrace new forms of media as they come about.
He is such a great mentor. He is a great manager.
His guidance has helped me grow by leaps and bounds in this industry and in my career.
It was also someone I looked at as a peer, whether it was our age or because we went to the same hairstylist. I felt that Neil was someone who was on the same wavelength with me, and we could talk in shorthand and we could really communicate.
One word to describe Neil? Not certain I can do that. But here's a few. Passionate.
Innovative.
Accommodating.
Humorous.
Mentor.
Trailblazer.
Driven.
Solution-focused.
Sharp.
Ingenuity.
Authentic.
Supportive.
Impact.
Stupendous.
Magnificent.
And sometimes quirky.
Neil, I'm really going to miss you.
Have fun checking off all the things you want to do on your bucket list.
Thank you for stretching the boundaries.
It's hard to describe how much you've meant to me over the last 20 years as we've battled the same fights inside our organizations.
So Neil, I really have to say thank you. You've been a great friend, a mentor, a compadre, partner in crime. Some things I can't even talk about. In fact, my plane's coming now, so I'm gonna have to go.
Neil, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your hard work, all of your mentorship.
Neil, you've been an incredible boss, mentor, and friend. Thank you for everything you've done.
And I'd like to thank Neil for all the help over the years. I mean, he's helped me out many, many times. He's always been there. And that's an amazing thing that you don't find in every single industry.
Thank you, Neil, for everything you've done for me. I've enjoyed our conversations. I will always look back and smile on a lot of the advice you have given me.
I'd really like to say that you're the best boss I ever had, but since you're probably not my boss at this time, I'll have to say you're in the top 2.
Thank you, Neil, for your leadership.
Thank you for being a guiding post for me.
Thank you for the challenging work, the encouragement, and enthusiasm you brought to the department.
I look forward to having a drink with you on down the line for many years to come. Thanks, Neil.
Godspeed, my friend. Be well.
So Neil, you didn't know this was happening, but why don't we put you up on the spot and say a few words?
Wow. That was overwhelming. Was this your idea? Was it Mike's idea? Wow. No kidding. Wow. Thank you very much. That was crazy. If it was your idea, so one piece of advice: check under your car in the morning, because I will kill you. I'm kidding, of course. I would not kill them that way. But wow, yeah, it's been an incredible career. It seems crazy to have come to this a month after I walked out. Didn't just walk out after I retired. But it just felt right because I've spent so much time here. The last time I was on the stage, I think for the HIHOF induction, I made a grave error. And that was in naming names of people who had meant so much to me over the years. Because I knew as soon as I stepped off the stage, I would see somebody who I missed, and I saw a bunch. And so I'm not going to make that same mistake this time. You should know who you are, but the people in this room have meant such a great deal to me over the years. I appreciate your friendship, your mentorship, your support, your wisdom, and most of all, your sense of humor. You've made it a wonderful career, and I thank you all. This was really too much. Thank you very, very much.
I've seen you like 15 times.